So you've been a lifelong wrestling fan.
Yeah, since like 12 years old. Like, honestly, that's when I started watching consistently every SmackDown, every Raw, every week, every pay-per-view. I went out of my way to watch them. Bought all the video games and all that.
See, growing up, I don't know why. Like, I used to watch wrestling a little bit, right? And I didn't really like. I was into. I knew who a lot of wrestlers were, and I knew my friends were always going crazy over, like, especially like in elementary school. Everybody's going crazy over it. And this, for some reason, it never really stuck with me. I never watched. But then these past few years, I'm like, my son, for whatever reason, has just gone so hard in this wrestling world that now I'm like the biggest fan. Like, I like this morning, I'm watching, like today's or the latest episodes of Raw and SmackDown. So I'm just like, I watch every week, and it's wild. Like, even when I take my son to school, every single morning, we have a WWE playlist that we listen to for at least 20 minutes. And it's just every theme song from Shawn Michaels to Randy Orton to Kevin Owens to Roman Reigns. Like, it's just crazy. And now that, like, I'm into this, it's so funny that, like, I actually had a teammate who I roomed with in DC, who is now, he's becoming a wrestler. It's Big George. Like, what is his name too? Is it Tomos?
Omos.
It's Tomos, right?
Omos, yeah.
Man, I used to sleep literally an arm length away from this dude. He's 7'2", and we were playing on the same basketball team. And our room, it was so small, but we were roommates, and he was sleeping on a twin-size bed at 7'2", bro. 7'2", and I can like feel this dude's like body heat across the room. The guy's so big, and I'll never forget the year and a half I lived with this guy pretty much in a basement of this house that we were going to school. It was so wild. And now to see him where he's at now is like every single time I see him with AJ Styles, I text him like, bro, I saw you again this morning. This is so unreal to me. Like, I love that you're doing this. And then it's just, he's like, thanks, bro. But it's just, it's so crazy how this has come full circle.
I remember, so when I first started, I got recruited, but I wasn't signed yet to NXT. Mm-hmm. I was just coming in, just like making my appearances, had to wear a nice suit and stuff. And Big Jordan would just walk past. He's like, hey, Shane Strickland, man, how's it going? I'm like, you know it? You know it? Because he was like watching like indie stuff. I was like, oh, I didn't know. So so then when I get to the Performance Center and stuff, I see him like in passing all the time. I stop, chatted up with them and stuff. But then there'd be days where like I'd be like, oh, I'm beat. I've been in the ring. I've been in gym. I've been sweating all day. He'll come up with his big hand like, how's it going, brother? I'm like, oh no, I'm in pain right now, man. No. Yeah. And like,
just a chop to the shoulder. Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, come on, man. He's like, oh no, I give good back rubs, man. I'm like, oh, I bet you do, but I'm in pain right now.